behind.
It was just the most beautiful thing, and it's such a poetic thing to kind of be able to kind of take somebody's life and put that in a song, explaining.
Kind of poetic to take somebody's life, then put it in a song. Are you fucking serious, my nigga? Are you fucking serious, my nigga? There's no way you just said that shit. It's poetic to kill somebody, then put them in a song. Are you fucking for real right now? This nigga's a weird ass nigga.
From
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chris. I'm back with another video. So today, if you hear my voice, it's 1:25 in the morning. I just got back from chilling with my friends and shit like that. But today, we're gonna
2026,
be reacting to the slip up that ended David. If y'all don't know, David is the person that killed the 14-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas. And now he's sitting in jail, and we about to find out what's been going on with him and his slip-ups. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get right into it.
world got news of the most shocking celebrity murder case since O.J. Simpson, when breakout pop artist David would be arrested for the brutal murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
The medical examiner or coroner says Rivas Hernandez was the victim of a homicide. The report says there were wounds on her body that suggest she was stabbed and that stabbing was the likely cause of her death.
The arrest would follow the horrific discovery of her inside the trunk of his Tesla, where it had apparently been sitting for around 4 months.
Well, we don't know how long this body was in the vehicle as that car was found.
Every time I hear about this nigga David, it just makes me sick. Like, come on, bro. You 20, messing with a 14-year-old. Mind you, y'all met when she was 11. Bro, that's sickening, bro.
Several days ago, but TMZ is reporting that the car is linked to the popular singer David.
But it would take around 7 months from the date of the body being discovered for David to finally be arrested.
Tonight, dramatic video captured by TMZ showing the tense moments LAPD officers arrested singer David on suspicion of murdering a teenage girl.
And during that time, members of the public and internet detectives would dig up a disturbing trail of
Not a
evidence,
teenage
revealing
girl,
a
little
dark
ass
timeline
girl.
of alleged abuse that seemed to line up with a trail of clues that David left behind. And when David was finally charged, the case against him would be more serious than anyone could have imagined. He would be hit with charges of first-degree murder involving 3 damning special circumstances, including allegedly lying in wait for the murder.
Those special circumstances are lying in wait. That Celeste went to Mr. Burke's home on the night of April 23rd, 2025, at his invitation.
Committing the crime for financial gain.
As the evidence will show in court, the financial gain was for Mr. Burke to maintain his very lucrative musical career that Celeste was threatening on that particular night.
And the murder victim being a witness of an ongoing investigation.
And the investigation was into the lewd and lascivious sexual acts committed by Mr. Burke with Celeste while she was under 14 years old.
But one of the most odd and perhaps incriminating aspects of this case was everything that David got up to after the murder happened, but before the body was discovered. Because over these months, he would continue living his celebrity lifestyle and posting cryptic updates to his millions of fans that many people now believe were mini confessions or examples of self-snitching. Once the body of Celeste was discovered in David's trunk, however, he would completely vanish from the public eye, not breaking his silence a single time until the day we saw him being arrested.
We never saw anyone like him. We never saw anyone going in or out of his house. We actually assumed no one was living there.
All of our neighbors.
Sickening. Very fucking sickening. Like, look at this little ass girl, bro. Look at this little ass girl. I'm like, So sickening.
We're kind of on a group chat, and we were like, this was kind of scary that we've been living around the corner from an accused murderer.
But unfortunately now, all of David's desperate for attention posts on social media are now coming back to haunt him. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at the exact timeline of when David allegedly killed Celeste and every single clue that he left behind.
It was just the most beautiful thing, and it's such a poetic thing to kind of be able to kind of take somebody's life and put that in a song, explaining from my perspective.
Nigga, what?
Now, all of David's desperate for attention posts on social media are now coming back to haunt him. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at the exact timeline of when David allegedly killed Celeste and every single clue that he left behind.
It was just the most beautiful thing, and it's such a poetic thing to kind of be able to kind of take somebody's life and put that in a song, explaining.
Kind of poetic to take somebody's life, then put it in a song. Are you fucking serious, my nigga? Are you fucking serious, my nigga? There's no way you just said that shit. It's poetic to kill somebody, then put them in a song. Are you fucking for real right now? This nigga's a weird ass nigga.
From my perspective, how it was taught to me, because that's a real conversation that happened. And the irony of it was that person that was saying, I love you, she's not in my life anymore.
You got a sample on the album that sounds suspiciously like the girl who passed away. How are you going to explain this?
I saw David with my own eyes. I was sat a couple rows back from him. I literally see him walking in, jingling, jangling with the shackles on. He was in the orange jumpsuit. Apparently, he had illegal videos on his phone, and apparently there are so many illegal videos on his phone they can't even send the videos and the upload through the cloud because these are illegal literally videos. I'm talking A minors. It's illegal for you to send these. It's illegal for you to watch these.
It's so fucking sick that we have people in this fucking world like this. You telling me, my nigga, you had CP in your phone? You had CP in your phone. Are you fucking serious? How weird can you be? How weird can you be? Respectfully, we don't care about all this.
Being made purely for artistic, educational, documentary, and scientific purposes. If you want to watch my videos uncut and extended, go to patreon.com/traplawross, where you can get those for just $2. Also, you can now watch my new drops on Spotify, so go search me there. Here's the video. On July 29th, 2025, rising pop star David would board his tour bus to begin his Withered World Tour. But just moments before he departed on that bus, somebody allegedly moved his Tesla.
July 29th, important because that was the last day that David was in Los Angeles, right? But before he went off on his tour. So he was there in Los Angeles on that day that drive happened. How certain are you that this video of the car driving away from David's mansion is the last time it drove and ended up at the spot where it was abandoned, likely with that body inside?
I'm certain.
It was left on secluded Hollywood Hills Street, and the vehicle would be left untouched for weeks, sitting out there in the summer heat. Eventually, neighbors would notice the smell, but it took a full month before anyone formally reported the vehicle. By the 5th of September, David's Tesla was impounded following multiple parking tickets and complaints, and then 3 days after it was towed, workers at the tow yard would notice a foul smell coming from the vehicle and contact the police. When they opened the front trunk, police would make a shocking discovery, finding the remains of Celeste in such a state of severe decay that initially they couldn't even determine her gender.
Once again, at this time, the identity of the person found in it is not known. Also, not known if the body is that of a male or a female.
And further complicating matters, early reports would suggest that the body was indeed. Within just 24 hours of the body being discovered in the Tesla, the registration would be linked back to the musician David Burke.
We begin with that breaking news. Details after a body was found inside a car at a Hollywood tow lot today. There's no immediate information about the identity of the person found inside, but Eyewitness News has learned the 2023 Tesla is registered in Hempstead, Texas to multi-platinum artist and musician David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David.
And while LA investigators worked the scene, David was mid-tour across the country. Officially, a spokesperson for David would confirm that he had been informed about the discovery and that he was cooperating fully with the police. What went overlooked at the time, however, was the 97 jersey that David wore on stage that night in Minneapolis, the very same numbers as Celeste's birth date, September the 7th. Ultimately, from here, it took the police more than a week to officially identify the body.
Like, bro, just me watching this is pissing me the fuck off.
The 97 jersey that David wore on stage that night in Minneapolis, the very same number.
This is fucking sickening. Bro, you killed a little ass girl. They're going on tour after you drove the car for the last time before going on tour. After you killed her, then you're gonna wear the same shirt 97 or the girl's birthday. 2010. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is sickening to the highest fucking level.
As Celeste's birth date, September the 7th. Ultimately, from here, it took the police more than a week to officially identify the body. However, even before they had their answer, chilling details were already spreading across sites like Reddit. In one post, one user claimed a 7th grade runaway from Lake Elsinore had apparently been living with David, but hadn't been heard from in months. Meanwhile, another post labeled David a predator, claiming that he was apparently dating an 8th grader named C and had been paying off her friends to keep it a secret. Ultimately, the truth came out on September the 16th when police identified the body as 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez from Lake Elsinore.
We're in Lake Elsinore. That teenager, her name Celeste Rivas, she was 13 years old when she was last seen leaving this home back in April of 2024. TMZ broke the girl's identification after speaking to her mother.
It was a very heart-wrenching conversation. She was very upset.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can't watch this right now at this moment, bro. It's too late for me for that shit. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta work at 10. And yeah, just let me know if y'all want part 2. Let me know in the comments. That's how I'll know that y'all watched this full video. If y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want part 2. Cause this shit is interesting and this shit is tea. Y'all need to know this shit. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is wild. I don't got like I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.
Tryna hop out on that nigga, send that nigga to the Lord. That nigga Cairo kept on destined his body in the morgue. Hop out with set shots, we gon' wipe the whole floor. Like the kid in the crib, we bring the murder to his door. I'm so slimy, backdoor, can't even backdoor. Look at me to switch.